Hey guys, it's me, Alondra. Welcome back to 8th grade 27. First of all, I'd like to apologize that I've been on sort of a video making hiatus. You know, I just had a lot going on at the same time, and I had lots of homework to do, lots of events to go to, and lots of stuff to do in general. So I apologize for not making any videos for like a month, but I just really needed some time off to just kind of get stuff done. But you guys understand that, right? You understand? Okay, thank you. But yeah, so this video is going to be 2 parts in one video. It's going to be one part what I think about the weather right now. It sounds boring, but trust me, it's going to be very interesting from my point of view. And the second part is going to be a Q&A video of questions that you guys asked me over Instagram. And probably about beginning of March, last week of February. I don't know, but you guys asked me them a while back. So, yeah, let's get on with this video. So, what I think about the weather right now. First of all, let me start off by saying that I live in landlocked Pennsylvania, okay? The only bodies of water that are around us is Lake Erie and, you know, lakes and ponds and stuff. That's the only body of water that we get. We don't live on the coast or anything. We're landlocked. So, yeah, you can imagine what it's like. We don't really get that many hurricanes or anything. We did get Hurricane Katrina, I think. I remember I was in Girl Scout camp when Hurricane Katrina came. We had to evacuate the camp and our moms had to come in. We came soaking wet into my mom's car. It was such a good memory. Shout out to Troop 1944 Girl Scouts of Eastern Pennsylvania. If you guys are watching this, I miss you guys. Even though many of you still go to my school. Yeah. The weather here, we don't get that much of hurricanes or tornadoes or anything. But one thing that we did get this freakish hailstorm, golf ball sized hail pellets. So many people's cars and houses and windows and stuff got destroyed. People got damaged. People. Because they were in that storm. Because they were walking in that storm. People got damaged. But, yeah, aside from that one freakish hailstorm that we had no clue was going to happen. Hey, the best events happen here, right in Wyomissing.
Okay.
But, anyway, the one thing that we do get a lot of every year is snow. Now, you people who live on the southern coasts and the west coast, I'm talking to you people. You may think that getting snow is a blessing. It's not. It's not. Have you seen the news? Okay, I'm sure if you live on the East Coast, you've heard that Snowmageddon was coming. At least probably a foot or 2 of snow came here. We literally were not allowed to leave our houses because the snow was 3/4 high of our doors. It literally covered our doors. We could not get out because it was that bad. The snow was crazy. It kept coming and coming and coming and coming. Then it stopped for a little, then it came again. Then it stopped for a little, then it came again. And it kept coming and coming. You guys were there if you live here. If you live on the East Coast, you probably got hit by snow. But you probably got hit by Snowmageddon because apparently on the news it said there was tons of snow coming all around the East Coast. So it was not just us. But because of the snow, you may think that having days of school off and getting early dismissals and unexpected 2-hour delays are fun. It's not. Okay? Do you know how much schoolwork you miss? Honestly, your teachers try and cram everything in before the next snow hit. Your teachers try and cram tests and quizzes in before you have the time to study. And they also try their unexpected early dismissals. You miss tons of classes and you're way behind everybody else. Like your class period that you're in, I remember my period 11 class, we missed like a full week of school because of early dismissals. And we were way behind my English teacher's morning classes. We were way behind, so we had to try and quickly catch up. We crammed everything in, and that was terrible. I hated it so much. Right now, the weather, we do get a lot of snow, and we had so many early dismissals. I mean, next week is our spring break. We have to make up 2 snow days that we missed. They don't tack it on to the end of the school year. Oh no, they take it out of our spring break, which is bad. Very bad, because you know how many people plan trips? This is why my family, we don't plan trips over spring break, because we know we're going to get hit by a bunch of snow. We know we're going to get snow days, and we know we're going to have to make them up during spring break. That's why we don't go anywhere for spring break. I wish we would, though. We don't go anywhere. Oh, well. But, anyway, so, right now, the weather, it's actually really nice. There was, I think it's sort of a war between winter and spring right now. For some of the longest time ever, okay, it was starting to be like spring. It was like a full week of nice weather, and then rain would come, thunderstorms, everything. I think this is how it goes. Winter's over here, going okay, yeah, it's my time to go now. I'm just gonna leave now. They're gonna miss me, And then spring comes in, going yay! It's my turn to bring light and magic to the world. It's my time to bring good weather to the world. Yay! And then winter just comes back in, going yeah, they miss me too much. I'm gonna give them something a little more, I'm gonna give them a little more. I'm gonna give them more snow because they miss me so much. Yeah, I think that really is a war between spring and winter. I think that spring is kind of like the shy season that comes out, but once it comes out, its full personality comes out, and we're yay! It's springtime! Finally, nice weather, and it's getting closer and closer to no school, which means summer! Everyone's favorite season! Well, not everyone's favorite season, but for the most part, everyone's favorite season.
Yeah. I love you, sis.
I love you too. You all remember my brother? Alright. You want to say something about the weather right now?
We had a huge snowstorm. And it was not funny. It was serious. We had no school for 3 days in a row.
We had to make them all up. We have to make them up next week.
Mm-hmm.
They took it away from our spring break. Yes. That's not cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The weather right now, we had a freakish snowstorm, as Xavier just said. And the snow hit really, really bad. It was really, really bad. Not as bad as the hailstorm that, wrecked everyone's, everything. My dad's car got totaled, and my mom's car, not a scratch. Spring is a great season because it's the season that it's not too hot, not too cold. It's the season that everyone in Pennsylvania pretty much loves because it's the start. You're getting to see stuff come around. You're getting to see people, although people with allergies. I know my dad and my brother have allergies, so it's not their favorite season, but it is mine. I don't have my favorite season is probably either spring or summer because that's when no school and everything's kind of just yay, it's good weather. Well, not really. But anyway, so yeah, it really is a war between winter and spring because winter, it's coming in winter came in with full force ahead, full steam ahead. Spring is now just coming in okay, yeah, I'm gonna be creeping in and stuff. I'm gonna give them a variety of choices. I'm going to give them rain. I'm going to give them shine. I'm going to give them wind. Everything. That's what spring is about, though. Spring, make up your mind. Are you going to give us rain? Are you going to give us thunderstorms? Are you going to give us wind? Are you going to give us sun? Or are you going to give us all in one day? Make up your mind. God, you're just as bad as winter. Make up your mind, seasons. I know I'm talking to figments of my imagination right now, but if only the seasons had like ears or something, then they could listen to this. If only the seasons were actual people and they could watch this video. Yeah. If the seasons were actual videos, actual people, they could watch this video and I'd be like, make up your mind. Don't give us a variety. Give us one thing. And don't give us too much snow, winter. Do not give us too much snow. I do not want to have to make up my spring break again. Even though I'm going to have to. I don't like it. But yeah, and right now the weather was really nice, but then thunderstorms and hailstorms and lightning. Yeah. Tons of pouring down rain. Pouring down rain everywhere. And then all of a sudden the next day, sunny, and then rainy, and then sunny. Make up your mind, spring. Make up your mind. Oh, yeah, and apparently this weekend we're supposed to get another round of snow. Woohoo! You can see by the way that I'm looking at this camera right now that I am so frustrated because the weather, okay, I don't know about you guys, but the weather affects my mood. If it's not good weather outside, then I'll complain about it. If it's good weather outside, then I'll be happy. It's like the weather and I have some sort of emotional connection or something. My emotions are a little bit affected by the way the weather is outside. I mean, if it's rainy, I'm just really sad. I'm just really sad for some reason. If it's like sunny, I'm just like, okay, cool. I just really like to get along with everything. If it like thunderstormed, I will be mad. My emotions kind of depend on the weather a little bit. Comment below if you're like this too. But anyway, yeah, the weather is crazy right now. It is insanely crazy. I don't know why it is like this, but who knows why? Who knows why? Maybe Mother Nature just does not like us anymore. What's your deal, Mother Nature? What's your deal? Seriously. What's your deal? Now they got my sort of rant off of my chest. So yeah, right now it is time for the Q&A portion of this video. First of all, I will be answering the questions that you guys asked me over Instagram. So I will shout out your Instagram name and yeah, if you commented on this one photo, I believe I posted it February 25th. Yeah, I was right. Like the end of February. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So if you commented on my photo on February 25th, then yeah, then you're getting a shout out in this video. Good for you. Yay. So first question from La, it's Amy. Hi. She asks, how'd you start doing pageants? Well, I started doing pageants when I actually got a letter in the mail one day saying you've been like anonymously recommended to do National American Miss pageants. Yay! And so my mom and I, we were like, what? We had no clue what it was, what to do. So my mom was like, you know what? Let's just go to this open call. Let's just see what it's about. And if you make it into states, good. Then we're gonna do it. So I decided to do it, and I won. And I actually liked it. Actually, kind of liked it. You know, there were a lot of girls there. The first time that I competed in a pageant was 2011. There were a lot of girls there, and my hair. I had the most plain dress ever. I had the weirdest hair ever. It was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. But, you know, honestly, I thought, I'm going to win this thing, okay? I'm going to win. But then I realized, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. But then if you're a pageant girl, if you're new to pageants, your first pageant ever, you have no clue what you're doing. But, yeah, I started with National American Miss pageants, and then I decided I made some friends. You know, I didn't really make that many friends, not as much as I made in MAC. I definitely made a lot more friends in MAC than I did in NAM, and I still talk to all of them right now. Right now, we're all getting ready for the sob ceremony of who's giving up their title first. Here. But yeah, so actually, this next question is from one of my girls from Mac Nationals 2015, Elisa Rafusian. I'm sorry if I messed up your name, Elisa. But yeah, hi Lisa. Hey girl. So she asks, "What's your favorite song / artist at the moment?" I wish you wouldn't have asked that question because I'm terrible at choosing. I'm so terrible at choosing between what's my favorite song. I can try. I'd have to say one of my favorite artists at the moment is Demi Lovato. I've always loved Demi Lovato. For some reason, I've always loved her ever since she started out on Disney Channel. I think that Disney has produced some of the best child musicians ever. Except then they went all wacko. I think the only child Disney star who hasn't gone insane is Hilary Duff. I mean, she actually has a stable acting career. She's married with 2 children, and she hasn't gone insane. She didn't go through that phase where the child star goes crazy. She hasn't gone insane. So props to you for being the only one left of child stars who has not gone insane. Props to you. But yeah, so one of my favorite songs at the moment would probably have to be like a song by Demi Lovato. It would probably have to be Confident because I really like that song. You know, what's wrong with being confident? That song, I really like it, and it's really catchy, and it's like my anthem. You know the song. Everybody has a song that you rock out to. That's mine. That's my song. But yeah, this one's from Elena KG. She didn't ask anything. She just said, "Give me a shout out." So, hey Elena, what's up? This next one's from DesiDo7. Hey Destiny. So she asks, "What is my favorite movie and my favorite part from it?" Okay, so am I a dork for loving the movie Avatar? Not Avatar: The Last Airbender. God, that movie was terrible. That movie was probably the most terrible movie that I've seen. But no, the one with the blue alien people, that is my all-time favorite movie. Okay, let me tell you something. You know how everybody has a phase that they go through where they're obsessed with something? This was my phase. I was about 10 years old when I first saw it. I was about 9 years old when I first saw this, okay? I was 9. And I loved it so much. I was just like mesmerized by the cool blue alien people. And I was like, oh, they have tails and these weird braid things like me. I literally thought I was one of them. I had designed my own avatar. I drew a picture of myself in avatar form and hung it up on my wall and be like my ultimate goal to be an avatar. Next, I wore the Halloween costume 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. Just think about that. Then, oh no, I'm not finished yet. You know some people are that obsessed with the movie, they take their obsession to the next level. I took that to a level. You know the language that they speak in there? You know the language that they speak in the movie? Yeah, I sat there in front of my TV, sitting on my bed, watching the movie, and translating everything from that language to English. I could literally recite lines from the movie in the language. I can recite lines from the movie in the language. Okay, I can still do it. I can still tap into it. Okay. Are you ready? You're not ready for this. I can tell you. I can still recite lines from the movie. Okay. Which one? Okay. Nati kami masukan o tenaru se iilaye anadu uewa sa letueng the pokyon sunda happy happy. That means I see you, brother. and thank you. Your body goes with Awa. No, your spirit goes with Awa. Your body stays behind to become one of the people. I took that obsession to the next level, guys. I still have that etched into my brain. Guys, it was terrible. I used to play with dolls when I was like 9. Yeah, I made my dolls little avatar outfits, and I braided their hair in some yarn, and I made them, and I also had little butterfly pillows. I made them ride on the little butterfly pillows, like they were the flying things. I also had a little, like, I also had a stuffed animal, a tiger, and I made that into a horse. So I took my I acted out the movie. I acted out the movie with my dolls that I had. I was that obsessed, guys. I took crazy obsessed to the next level for a movie. So yeah, Avatar. Oh yeah, and I also made my own bow. I also made the dolls little bow and arrows out of pencils and stockings that I tied around it. And I also had made myself a little bow and arrow too. And I wore the Halloween costume 2 years in a row. I already mentioned that, but you know, 2 years in a row, saying things twice makes it better. So anyway, yeah. Next question. This one's from Crystalline.super. Hey Chrissy, what's up? So she's like, what's your favorite movie / book series? You know, I already said my favorite movie, and my favorite book series. Here's the thing. I'm not one of those people who really reads. I'm that person who's too lazy to and who doesn't have the time to. Plus, I don't really like to. I know. Shame on me. I don't really like to read. I can read. I'm not illiterate, but I just don't like to. When I say I don't read, it's just I don't like to. I'm not illiterate. I just don't really like to. So, you know, it's not my interest. So, yeah. My favorite book series would probably have to be, call me a dork for this, but I will gladly accept it because I am a total fan of the Dork Diaries books. I'm obsessed with it because I think the main character, it's the girl version of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which is why I love it so much. I think the main character I can really relate to. She goes to a rich preppy school, and she's the total dork. She's the total dork out of everybody. And then there's this one girl named Mackenzie Hollister who's just the ultimate diva. She's the ultimate diva. She tries to ruin her life. The main character's name is Nikki Maxwell. She tries to ruin her life at every aspect. And I'm like, girl, just stop. Stop. Alright? I want to come into that book and just slap Mackenzie across her face and then just leave. And then, like, I'll approach Nikki and I'll be like, you're welcome. I literally had a dream about that once. I'm a total fan of the Dork Diaries books, so dork, nerd, geek, freak is all you see, but just back off and let me be me. That was literally some lyrics from the book, and I made a little melody to it. So yeah, I'm a total fan of the Dork Diaries series. Author Rachel Renee Russell, you are awesome. I love your books so much. I love the Dork Diaries series. And I'm 15! But yeah, so next question. This question's from Dancer.Bella. Oh, hey Bella, how are you? She asked, why don't you compete at NAMM anymore? Well, to be honest, no shade at NAMM or anything, but to be honest, I just didn't really like it that much, you know? I was like, you know what, this is way too hard. I'm never gonna win here, you know? My goal was to win. I'm never gonna win here, you know? I need a better chance. And so I decided I went to MAC pageants, and I was like, if I don't win here, then I can't win anywhere, because this thing has only 3 girls My division had only 3 girls. If I don't win here, then I'm not gonna be winning anywhere. So I was like, But then I won MAC pageants, and I was like, and then I went to their nationals, and I met so many good friends. To be honest, when I went to NAM nationals, I don't even talk to the girls anymore. Except for, I don't even talk to the girls anymore. I still have their Instagrams, names, and stuff. I just don't really talk to them anymore. I don't really talk to my friends from NAM. But my friends from MAC, I'm hoping, since it's a smaller pageant, it's more family friendly. And I'm hoping that, we're even planning to come and see each other. We're even planning to come and see each other. And some of the girls, some of my sister queens, they actually live nearby. And I'm like, hey, I want to come and visit you guys. I just judged a pageant. I just judged the Cinderella King of Prussia pageant with my sister queen Amanda. Shout out to Amanda if you're watching. Love you. But yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of the reason why I don't really compete at NAM anymore. I just didn't really like it that much. My mom was like, okay, and she didn't really like it that much either. So yeah, we decided that it was best for me to go to MAC, and I really like it there. So yeah, I hope you guys understand about that. So yeah, but anyway, next question. Actually, next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next 7 questions are from Cameron.Hardy. Hey Cameron, thanks for leaving so many questions. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in order for them because she left a lot. So yeah. So favorite childhood memory. My favorite childhood memory would probably have to be, I don't know. My favorite childhood memory, oh god, this is a while back. I remember my favorite childhood memory would probably have to be, it would probably have to be when I decided I wanted to be, when I went to Disney World for the first time with my best friend Aquay. With my sister Aquay. My sister Aquay. She's my little sister. Like we don't even think of each other. We don't even think of each other as friends anymore. We're just like sisters. We literally in my contacts I literally have her as little sis because we're like this close. So yeah, going to my favorite place in the world with my best friend in the world. I couldn't have asked for anything better. So I love you, Aquay, so much. Love you. Yeah. So, love you and miss you so much. But, yeah. So, yeah. My first pet's name, Beta. Because I had a beta fish. And I was about 5, right? And I didn't know what else to name it. So, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to name it Beta. Because that's what kind of fish it is. And then Beta died after, beta fish are supposed to live long, but sadly, my first beta fish died after, I don't know. It died after probably about a week or 2. And of course, my parents didn't want me to know that it was dead, so they just got me a replacement one and be like, Beta, you're back! Yeah. Now I know that when the fish is upside down, then it's dead. So, yeah. Rest in peace to all the fish in fish tanks. Yeah. So, yeah. My first pageant was National American Miss. Who's my bestie? My bestie is Aquay, even though we're across the country. My bestie is Aquay. She's like my sister. She's my sister. She's just my sister. So, yeah. My favorite cereal. You see, my favorite cereal went from Cheerios to Cinnamon Toast Crunch to Cocoa Puffs. I love Cheerios still. Cheerios is a great cereal, but then it went to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But then I started. It's really gross. But then I started then most of it started coming back up in my teeth and stuff, and I started brushing it out and everything. And I was like, yeah, I can't eat this anymore. And then I changed to Cocoa Puffs, and that's what it's been ever since. So yeah, my favorite animal, hold on one second. My favorite animal is a cat. This is my cat, Bethany. Say hi, Bethany. Say hi. She's just going like, I don't really care what you're doing to me. She's like going like, I don't really care. So, you okay? Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, world. But yeah, this is my cat, Sassy Bethany. Okay, you can go now. Go ahead. Yeah, that was my cat, Bethany. So yeah. My favorite cookie. My favorite cookie is my favorite cookie is chocolate chip cookies. I just had some, so yeah, they're really good cookies. Especially when my grandma and we used to make them. That was the best time ever. My grandma would let me like eat the cookie dough, and I was like, you were the best. I love you. I was like, Grandma, you are awesome. So yeah, and then from Shelby. Okay. Hey Shelby. So do you have a favorite book? Like I said, I love the Dork Diaries. But my favorite book, not a series, my favorite book would probably have to be This Song Will Save Your Life by Layla Sales. I just really like it, and I think I can't really like relate to it, but I didn't really relate to it that much. I can really relate to the fact that she sneaks out at night and DJs, but I can relate to the fact that she's like me. She's like awkward. She's awkward and like that. The main character's name is Elise Dembowski. So yeah. So yeah, I really like that book. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you guys for coping with me throughout my video making hiatus. Alright, so I guess please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. I will start uploading new videos every Thursday or Friday again. Equay uploads new videos every Monday or Tuesday, once in a while. So yeah. I'm Alondra. This is A Squared 27. Bye.